All right. Hello, my name is Dorian Earl, and I'm sure that you've seen me before in one of my last speeches. This speech is about hybrid cars. Did you know that according to climate.nasa.gov, the Earth's temperature is changing so bad that from 1900 to now is gone up 3 degrees Fahrenheit from the sea to the land. This is very alarming for a planet because once it starts warming up, the glaciers will melt, and that will just keep continuing the cycle of warmth and melting. I remember I used to have restless nights as a kid because I never understood why people would just do whatever they want with the world, just take it as they go and leave it when it's dust. You're probably already on the subject of climate change. I'm sure you're already like, I already know this. You don't need to restate it. But you might be contributing to it in a way that you never knew. You like driving? Because I'm sure you do. Gas emissions break the atmosphere. Gas emissions thin the ozone layer, which creates heat, and heat melts the glaciers, etc. Let me introduce you to the idea of hybrid cars. Hybrid cars are better economically for the planet, and they are not a trouble to go through. You might say, no, they're too pricey. I don't need a hybrid car. They aren't, at least for now. Sterling McAlford.com, and CarsDirect.com say that they have the best fuel efficiency of any kind of car. A purely gas car and an electric car have lower fuel efficiency than a hybrid car. This is due to the internal combustion engine recycling the energy used to drive into an electric motor. So you spend less on gas. You don't have to charge it a lot like an electric car. And it is light, it runs smooth, and it is fast. Those are all great positives to have for a car. I imagine you probably look for them in the market. They're also not very loud, and it doesn't smell bad like gas cars do. Low emissions will make it not smell bad, which means that there's less pollution. And pollution is the main subject of this. Pollution makes, again, it smell bad, and it makes the atmosphere get destroyed. I'm not here to sponsor a specific kind of car, though, but I'm supposed to be explaining the real problems with having a normal or electric car. Normal cars emit a lot of pollution. According to the CPA.gov, a typical passenger vehicle emits about 4.6 metric tons worth of CO2 a year. And the UCSUSA.com, NASA.gov, CNBC.com says that the temperature is rising. And the temperature rising means, again, the ozone layer is getting affected, which affects everything. It makes climate change occur, which makes the winters get longer, the summers hotter, and it happens for both of those. The summers becoming hotter makes the glaciers melt, and that will reduce landmass, make this temperature skyrocket, and that will create a terrible feedback loop that just feeds back into itself over and over again. The ozone layer will thin, as I've been saying. Temperatures, as the ozone layer thins, temperatures will get higher, and your skin will absorb more UV. The skin is not supposed to absorb an abnormal amount of UV because it can cause things like cancer and sunburns. I'm sure you hate. They're such a hassle. Speaking of hassles, hybrid cars are not hassles. Hybrids are very easy to refill. It's just like a normal car. You gas up your car using the latest pump. Some cars require you to charge it as well, but most don't, because that engine uses the leftover resources used from the combustion and turns it into electricity, which is great for the environment first and also for your car battery second. Prices are going down. Pricing is currently, according to carsdirect.com, 20% more than a normal car. But in the long run, having better fuel efficiency, it will over time make up for its own price. It has high fuel efficiency. But I'm not. So I'm going to wrap it up. All right. So overview of points. They're cheap, better for the economy, and easy to use. They're also better for the planet. So get a hybrid next time, all right? At least consider it, because at the end of the day, it's your idea. I just hope that I've given some useful info needed for your next purchase. And here I have mileage, or miles per gas or gallon, versus temperature in Fahrenheit for two cars in the same 7th-month range. The top is a hybrid car, which you can see goes upwards, and the bottom one is a normal car, which plateaus. Thank you, and this was my speech.